now.
We're in war, and we're drivers, and we shouldn't be.
Bus drivers across the Las Vegas Valley say they're soldiers in a battle they didn't sign up for. The 8 News Now investigation continuing right now with the incidents those 3 bus drivers you just met have seen with their own eyes, including the stabbing on bus 115 and one operator fighting to breathe.
Do not make any moves towards your waistband.
This Las Vegas Metro Police body cam video records moments after this man, Randy Black, gets off Tamisha Davis's bus.
I look in my rearview mirror, I see him running up to this man, stabbing him. I pull my bus over, I push the panic button, no answer.
It's 2021. Davis is driving her route, the 115, when police say Black stabbed another passenger. Video the 8 News Now investigators obtained shows that bus pulled over, police surrounding it. Documents revealing the passenger, quote, unprovoked, stood up and began to stab the victim numerous times before running off.
So, John 1, I have the knife. It's on his right hip. It's a silver kitchen knife.
Police arresting Black minutes later. The knife covered in blood.
They ended up catching him. Said that he had his knife shoved up in his pants. It was a butcher knife.
Tamisha, Sandra Adams, and Stephanie Davis are all coach operators.
We're in war, and we're drivers, and we shouldn't be.
Every day, they say, is like combat.
Not only that, you gotta watch the traffic too.
Stephanie's worst day on the job.
She had to get me off the bus and help me to get some oxygen.
Was when a passenger blew suspected methamphetamine residue in her face.
I'm thinking he thinks this pipe thing is his bus pass. Well, no, he pulls it out. Under the window that they talk about, it still has space. He blows something out of the pipe.
The report the 8 News Now investigators obtained for that incident says she pulled the bus over and called for help, but ultimately police were unable to locate that passenger. Metro Police say RTC never provided them any surveillance video.
No security was ever provided. For 3 weeks straight, I went without security. Then I kept refusing to drive.
From violent assaults,
us women get trashed. When I say belligerent, belligerent.
To verbal attacks.
A couple of weeks ago was a guy on my bus. He wanted my number. I said, I'm married, sweetie. He said, I don't care, I'll kill you and your husband.
These drivers say each day in that war on their buses are battles they're not winning.
I go to work with a mindset that I'm not getting in any altercations with anybody. I'm just gonna drive. If they don't pay, they don't pay. I'm not dealing with that. My life is worth more than $2.
Why continue to do the job?
I love meeting the people. Some of these people become your friends.
Should RTC and the bus companies be liable if something happens?
They should.
Yes.
Much more than just violence on the bus. RTC says dispatchers and police are now able to see inside the buses in real time with some new cameras, and they do say that they've added some new security guards. It appears that they believe that's sufficient. And the drivers, though, of course, they disagree with that. They want a transit police department, and they say they could walk off the job at this point if nothing happens.
I mean, hearing from those drivers is startling. I mean, I wonder why this hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, because we see that in other major cities, David.
Right, of course, a city like New York City has a transit police department. Boston has a transit police department. Well, the board that's overseeing RTC says that state law actually prevents them from having a transit police department. They can only employ police. So this would have to all the way go back up to Carson City. They're dealing with a lot of stuff right now. We know that. So this is going to take a long time, and it's really up to the lawmakers there.
All right, David, very interesting report.
Thanks, David.
Thanks for that.
You can watch David's reporting into safety on our buses in town, including how it took 4 minutes for a bus to pull over while a man was being murdered. Right now at our website and inside our 8 News Now app.